YouTube. What's in with y'all boys? It's your boy Zell. I'm back with another one. In this video, bad news. Warren Garcia loses sponsorships and reacts. I don't know what sponsorship Ryan lost, but I know he been all over the media saying a lot of things. Some of his sponsors probably ain't feel it. So, and it says with an S at the end, so it's plural, more than one. Let's see.
It's cool. I guess it's just a part of boxing. We had somebody that like Ryan or like Oscar to want to play this good boy role, but
I ain't nothing, man.
it's not.
I'm not
It's
playing
not.
nothing. I'm not playing nothing.
You are. You
No,
are.
I'm
You
no,
are.
I'm not.
You
No, I'm
are.
not.
You're a make pretend. You're a make pretend
You
guy.
ain't,
But
man.
you
You
are.
ain't. You know why you can't get sponsored. You
Look.
know why you can't do. You
Look.
are.
Look
Look,
at you.
I don't even have to
Look at you.
describe that you're the bad
Look
guy.
at
They
you.
just
Look
automatically
at you.
know it. I don't
Look
need to
at
say
you.
anything, dude. I don't need to
Look
say
at you.
anything. They know the
Look
truth.
at you though.
So,
Look at
Javon,
you.
How could you call somebody the bad guy with no proof?
They try to break me down. They try to make me stop. They try to cancel my fight. And I was trying to.
I'm very happy. The only thing I'm a little disappointed is Oscar called me the other day and was like, Ryan, some sponsors pulled out because of blah blah blah, and I'm like, wait, they pulled out because of what? Because I talked about kids and trying to help them. Like, forget those sponsors. They're whack. And I also told Oscar to lower the prices because they're high as heck, man. $8,000 tickets. What? This is crazy. But
it's definitely a little expensive for Brooklyn, in my
but
opinion.
no, and I only for anybody, man. That shit is expensive. I'm like, what the heck? But at the end of the day, they feel like that's what it can sell, and I'm with it, bro. I don't really care about. I'm trying to destroy Devin Haney. I don't care if there's one person in the arena. It's gonna reach millions of people regardless because of my engagement and all the people that support me. So my whole agenda is to knock out Devin Haney and then make a statement like, "Stop playing with me. This is not a game with me
Exactly.
anymore." Like
Well, Oscar believes in you. I mean, he said it himself. He sees you stopping Devin Haney. Even though we saw Devin Haney looks
YouTube.
sensational.
I don't know how true it is that Ryan lost sponsors, but I'm gonna do some research. Did Ryan Garcia lose sponsors? Caps lock on. So Oscar told Ryan that they lost sponsors. Interesting. What does this say?
Jesus,
FI,
love one
current
another.
Haney, like Linares, he's not getting off. Okay, so they did lose sponsors. I just don't know which ones. Okay, interesting.
I didn't think he did, but that's your opinion.
Things like that.
He didn't look no
Really?
he didn't look no different than another great fighter like Richardson Hitchens. So it's not like he's something that comes in once every 10 years. He's a boxer that comes in. You see him in all different type of generations. He's not really nothing like crazy. I mean, y'all could gas it up all you want. I'm not gonna gas it up. I've been in the ring with him multiple times. It's not
Yeah, it takes
shit.
time.
I'm gonna go and destroy his ass. Watch. You're gonna see the difference between a generational fighter and just a fighter that's here for one moment of time. And that's just the truth.
Ryan, how would you judge his chin? Because we've seen him get rocked. Jojo Diaz rocked him, Linares rocked him. Let's say if one of those let's say the right hand that you have, right? If that one connects,
If that
you think that'll be enough to
when
win the
that
fight?
connects, any of my punches connect solidly.
Good night.
I'm not gonna.
Good night for Haney.
I'm not gonna let him go like Linares did. I'm a young animal, a young lion. Only reason Linares didn't get him out of there because he was at the end of his career. But if he was at the beginning or the middle stage of his career and he hurt Haney, he would have knocked out Haney. I don't care what nobody says. He let Haney off the hook. Haney was hurt for a whole round. If I have a man hurt for the whole round, you don't think I'm gonna finish him? Even if he gives me 30 seconds. The moment I hurt Duarte, I got him out there, correct? And Duarte
Exactly.
has a
He did.
chin. Duarte was actually a hard motherfucker to fight. I say that Devin Haney would beat Duarte, but I guarantee you he won't knock out Duarte, and I guarantee you Duarte will hurt him a little bit. I guarantee it.
Anyone with
Everybody
$10,000 or more
leave.
in credit card debt or personal loans may
Uh,
qualify for help from National Debt Relief. Minimum
I don't know Oscar's game, but if he's one dimensional, as in he relies on a certain punch to land to win fights, there's no way in hell he can beat Devin Haney. Devin Haney's stiff competition against people who can outbounce him, somebody who is as quick as him, as agile, who can land as many straight punches as him. Because you're not gonna beat Devin Haney with looping punches because they easy to react to, and he's gonna roll out of the way, clinch you, and stop you. Don't mind the grass, but don't mind the lawn being mowed. But his best competition is maybe against a Shakur Stevenson, someone who is as quick as him, who can land as many straight punches as him and get out the way, or a Tank Davis, somebody who has power in both hands, who can walk him down, maybe walk through a straight punch. That's the only way you could be Handy. Walk through his punches like Loma did, or outbox him, which I haven't seen a lot of people do.
Now, Ryan, obviously, we all go through struggles, but you got enough the canvas and stop your opponent. Do you think that adds a little bit more, to your side, knowing that you have been in the trenches and you have had a difficult fight and you came out
Yes,
victorious?
100%.
Something that Devin hasn't ever really,
And
faced.
Devin don't have kids. He don't have a family. He don't got nothing.
Bro, Ryan Garcia stole his this whole talking point from Southpaw TV. And I know because I heard Southpaw TV say it multiple times. Look, listen, just because you don't have kids that you gotta feed, don't mean he not feeding his family. Think about all his mother, his cousins, nieces. Like, just because you got kids, don't mean you the only one who got responsibilities, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Devin Haney look like he taking it more serious than you, even though you got mouths to feed. So I don't think that talking point really has validity behind it. Yeah, you got kids, but y'all both got people depending on y'all. And Devin Haney takes it more serious than you. So what does that say about you? You got kids, but Devin still taking more serious than you? That's not a good. That don't look good, bro, on your part.
He don't have this what I have in me. I have things to defend. I have things to protect. I'm willing to lay it all on the line. He, you know what I mean? He'll be okay with a loss. You know what I mean? I ain't okay. I got a family to feed. I got all this. I got all these things behind me, bro. I'm not gonna give up for 1 second
Yeah.
in this fight. I have a different type of motivation than him. It's just the truth. I don't care I don't care what he tells himself at night. Until you got a family, until you have kids, until you look at them in the face, it's a much different thing. It's a much different hunger. And when you really have that, and you have your son, like that's why I guess Bill Haney really goes hard for his son. But his son don't know that feeling. There's a difference. All his son knows is how to be spoon fed, and his daddy taking him all the gym sessions, and getting him with the best trainer. That's all he knows. I don't know that. What I know is how to
Well,
get to
you
him.
don't know being but the best trainers, bro. Your last two trainers had 4 Coach of the Years combined. I think it was Reynoso, however you pronounce his name, and now Derrick James, bro. You've been training with Hall of Fame trainers. Haney hasn't trained with a single Hall of Fame trainer besides Mayweather and Roger, but that's when he was a kid. In his professional career, I don't believe his dad has been his trainer, bro. And this spoon fed this, spoon fed that. I mean, it's not the man's fault that he had a good father in his life who can take care of him, but he still has the hunger inside of him. See, that's how you know somebody's different when they grew up in a good background, but they still have a hunger inside of them. See, that don't come from privilege. That come from passion for the sport. And his other talking point about Devin Haney, what did he say? Oh, he said I have a kid. All right, you had kids when you fought Tank and what happened? You quit. You quit on your kids. That's what you quit. You quit on your kids. Come on, man.
Myself, and how to provide for myself, with the help of friends and family.
Hmm.
That's what I know how to do.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you care. I know you carry so much responsibility on your shoulders. Obviously, when you have your parents as well, Lisa, and, and Coach Henry. But obviously, there's so much that obviously your kids. How does that impact? When you're tired at the gym after you spar 15, 20 rounds, like, man, you know what? There's still something left. for me to give that day to throw that extra.
Well, not only my kids, all the kids around the world is motivating me right now. All the things that I've seen, I literally have that with me, and I don't care. Like I imagine, how those kids feel when they're being tortured and nobody, and they had to keep on going. So I don't care about no gym session. I keep on going and going and going, and it's just a whole different motivation now. All the kids around the world I'm doing this for, the ones that are suffering in silence, and that's my motivation this fight. So I've been training myself extremely hard, breaking my body down, and then keep on going. So it is definitely a different type of motivation this go around, and I'm just blessed to have that. And I thank God for giving me this sense of motivation that I may have needed. So
Speaking about training, Ryan, what's been different moving to Dallas, getting your new coaching? Like, what would you say you've been, gaining from, getting a new coaching and moving to Dallas?
Well, Dallas, in itself is way more peaceful than LA. Everybody, I don't know if everybody knows this, but if you have lived in LA before, it could get a little hectic. But live and a lot of distractions. Dallas has much less distractions, and it's just a place where you just feel peaceful. And I love church over here and everything. So my new trainer, Derek. Derek is one of the best trainers in the world. He won 4-time, I believe, trainer of the year.
2 times.
Boxing could confirm that for
Two
me.
times.
But he won, boxing trainer of the year 4 times. So, I mean, obviously, working with a trainer like that will improve my skills, my technique, my timing, everything. And we have a great relationship. So, this is our second fight together. The first fight was great. This one will be even better, God willing. So, we're ready to go.
Let me tell you guys about
All right. With that being said, hey, let me give y'all my final thoughts. This I got kids. He don't got kids. Cut that bullshit out. Because you and Tank boy had kids. The only difference is you quit and Tank didn't. Devin Haney never quit against an opponent. You say he spoon fed this, he spoon fed that, but he took pay cuts to become undisputed. I don't know a lot of people in the sport who are willing to take pay cuts to become undisputed. Shakur didn't do it. A lot of people wouldn't. That goes to show a different amount of hunger and an intelligence and the business savvy that Devin Haney and his family has. And Garcia said he's gonna knock Devin Haney head off. So we just gonna have to see. We gonna have to see him do it. Usually people with one weapon, you're gonna have to use that right hand to mix it up because a left hook ain't gonna cut it. But with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and share this to somebody who need to hear it. You're new on the road 2K7. Get it, cause Mafia too strong. All my haters keep hating. Send this to y'all homies who hate me. I love all my haters. Till next time.